Okie dokes, welcome to another video on my channel. This is going to be a review of my little Frag C. I've been using this for a few games now and I thought I'd introduce you to my little Frag C friend on the channel, and I finally got in a position where I can do a video on this and show you actually going off, because fields I go to, it's very hard to get a camera out and record and then not have somebody like break the camera by accident in a live zone. So I've asked permission from the guys here at White Sphere Tactical if I could let a grenade off in their range, and they said thanks for letting us know. You can just let us know if you're ever going to do anything like that, so that you don't scare people in the shop because they hear a random explosion downstairs. So I asked them nicely. It's a quiet day, so they said I can let one off in here and show you guys just how great this grenade is. Now this uses primers, standard Airsoft primers. I believe they are, I will show you one. 208 primers, if I'm right in saying. This is my primer dispenser. I'll put the price up of the primer dispenser on the screen. This is from AirTac UK. People who make the HPA adapters for the MP7, for example, they make these, and they are literally just a little dispenser of primers. So this is what a primer looks like. I think it's a 208 one. I'm not sure because I haven't got the box with me. You have to have a Google. I can put the answer up on the screen now of what type of primer it is. And that literally just goes into the little hole on the bottom of your grenade. Now this is single shot only compared to other ones like Quake grenades that have multi-shot. And it literally screws into the bottom here. Now before you screw it in, you do want to make sure of one thing. The blank side is safe. The side with the X is unsafe. So you push down on the safe side first, make sure this top can't move, then screw it in. You don't want this thing going off in your hands. Now, honest review of this so far, does not work on mud and does not work in sand. Even if you throw it at the floor full pelt, if it's soft, squidgy floor, this will not go off. However, that is the case for nearly every other impact-based airsoft grenade. So, what can it do better? Well, very simply, this thing will go off better on hard flooring, or if you throw it against a hard wall. The field that I'm at, their rules are, if I pop you in position now, ready for the explosive test, their rules are on the site I go to. Let me just aim the camera down here. Skills. Their sites rules are, everything has to be underarm and remain below the waist. So you can't throw things like this and hit the ceiling. You've got to throw it along the floor like this. Has to be underarm. So what you want to do is you want to kind of throw this and then hit the wall in the room that you're throwing the grenade into. Or another option is kind of throwing directly at the ground in front of you but round the corner so you don't die too. I've seen some people cheat because it's not technically, for some sites they don't mind. Obviously long throws are underarm, but some people will literally walk around the corner and just throw it overarm directly at the ground around the corner. Most sites I've been to don't have an issue with that as long as you are throwing it directly at the ground in front of you, because then there's no chance of anybody getting hurt. Again, I'm a bit of a goody two-shoes, so I will stick with this tactic and aim for walls. But I'm going to back on up. Hopefully this is not too loud and doesn't break my camera, because this is a very loud piece of kit. I'm actually going to move you right against the back wall, and I'll show you just how far from the ground you can drop one of these and it go off. Okay. So, once you are ready to prime your grenade, you push down on the X, and then it's as simple as that. Okay, you can just drop this thing and it will go off. Now you saw that I dropped it from about waist height-ish, so about waist height-ish, and that's all that it takes for one of these primers to go off successfully. Okay, there's a very little force there. I did not throw it, I just simply dropped it. So there you go, that's your primer afterwards. Only thing about this I would say is at the end of your games, if you don't want to stain your kit because a bit of black powder will come out, just stick a cotton bud through the hole at the bottom and you can clean it after every single match. I would also suggest cleaning the body and around the top after every single match, just in case you get some mud stuck in here. It will affect the operation, because effectively the way that this works is the dingle bopper on the top moves, and when it hits the ground, as you can see there, this head bit moves, and that's what sets off that primer. Hopefully that video is useful for you. It's a great piece of kit. They're about 60, 70 quid, and I actually want to get more than one because the bases and the tops are switchable. So if you buy one colour grenade and another colour grenade, you can swap the bases or the tops and have like a multicoloured funky one, and that is what I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to buy a black grenade to go on my green one, so I can have a green base on one and a green top on the other, and then vice versa for the back. there you go. Hopefully that's been useful for you, and I would recommend purchasing one of these if you want one. Otherwise, have a lovely rest of your afternoon.